When I was 9 years old, I had this dream. So I made a plan. And the dream and the plan was to be the best safety in the whole world. Safety is a position in football, for American football, for those of you who don't know. So I had this plan, I drew up this plan to be the best safety in the whole world, and I had 20 years to do it. If you wanted to be the best safety in the whole world, there's one thing you gotta do better than anyone else in the whole world. So there's 350 colleges in the United States that play college football. 350. Not one wanted me. Not one. Not one wrote me a letter. Not one recruited me. Zero. Think of the worst college you ever heard of, or a junior college in your neighborhood. They didn't want me. People always ask, they go, well, how could that be? How could you be the worst player in the history of America that 350 colleges do not want, and then 4 years later, be the best player in the world at a position? And I said, it can happen because what's invisible to you is this. Story, number one, you gotta know your story. And that story has got to be personal, not distance from you. It's not a story like, well, my cousin had this happen to them. It's not like that. It is the more personal your story, the more effect you have. The more personal your story, the more universality that you have. Most critical step is physicality. Do you guys know that we're predators? You know that human beings are predators? You would never know that this day if you watch the media, right? Because they only assign that moniker to the worst of our society, don't they? We're predators. We are the most dangerous, lethal predators on the planet. Great white sharks, killer whales, cheetahs, lions, leopards, falcons. We're more dangerous, more lethal. Stop apologizing for it. Our whole world has been apologizing for being a predator. People believe 50% of what comes out of your mouth. 50%. But you believe my body 100% of the time, because the body can't lie. Body cannot lie. This is why politicians stand behind podiums. The third most critical step that you've got to take to be the best storyteller: generosity. Generosity. Now, I'm not talking about generosity like, hey, I'm really generous, Bo, or hey, Bo, I'm a big tipper. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the art of giving all of oneself, all of the time. Generosity is a dial that you and me get to turn. Generosity is up to us. How much I'm willing to give of myself every day, every department of my life, whether it's parenting or marriage or speaking or leading. You turn the dial all the way up, and then you see who you end up being.